live radio, local podcasts, the Frederick Podcast Network at listenfrederick.com.
And gentlemen, boys and girls around the world, it's time to experience the O's on the Original Sports Podcast.
Fellas, what's going on? How's everybody doing tonight?
Not bad, not bad.
Being sizzled.
Tired, a little sleepy.
Sizzle's always bringing a little something to the show. Who knows what he's doing? Who knows what he's up to? Right, Sizz?
I'm going to keep my shirt on and keep it clean.
Please. Let's do that.
You came rolling out of your bedroom like there was something going on there. I was like, whoa, what's going on here, Sizz?
He's like Robin Williams in that football movie when he couldn't catch.
How you going to put that man on blast like that? He's dead.
He's one of the best. He was one of my favorite actors.
Chops, you all right tonight? You're pretty quiet.
Man, I'm chilling. I'm ready to drop these actual factuals on you jokers.
I know you've been hitting it up all week, just dying to get after this.
Man, fellas, this is a great sports weekend. To me, you already thrown our text. This is I don't care what your sport was. If you didn't find something interesting to watch, you weren't trying.
No, that's right.
You know what I mean? Right. Honestly, fellas, we had everything.
Hey, you kept that 100 right there, Chops.
Man,
that was 100. That was 100 plus, my man. 100 plus.
I'm looking at okay. Of course, they had professional darts. I was watching darts, right? I was watching darts. I cannot think of the name of the sport where there's 4 teams on a soccer field. There's 4 different teams, 4 goalies. And they're all like different balls, and you can score on anybody's goal. Did you guys see that on ESPN?
No, but I did not.
Sounds fun though.
Man, and like you're all wearing your different colors, so it's all of us against whatever. So say Sizzle kicks one into my goal, he's got one. You kick one into Barbershop. It's pretty good, man. That's all. Fellas, just coming up with sports.
Sizzle, I already know where you're going with this, Sizzle. Go ahead.
Did you see that basketball game where?
No, that ain't what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you can score. If you see someone about to score, you can suplex them, but you have to take your shirt off first. That's what I was doing. I was practicing over here.
No. The one that I seen was
see that
one?
No. Slam basketball. It's insane.
Oh, I love slam
basketball. The one
basketball.
that I did see was Air Guitar Championship.
Oh, yeah?
Y'all didn't see that?
No.
Air Guitar Championship. I said, this is weird, but
okay. Who won that shit? Somebody win?
Yeah, I don't know who. I couldn't watch it all.
Mark, go back. Throwing you back. Vandergrift Pool.
Okay.
Remember we used to dive off the high dive and we just dive in the last minute. Hit the water. Yeah. That is called extreme diving now. And cats are getting saw it on ESPN. Cats are getting paid big money. Next time it's on, I'm going to text you guys. As soon as you see it, you're going to look and you're going to be like, we were doing that back in the 80s at Vandergrift Pool. Now cats are getting paid.
Yeah, but you know what? That my friends talked me into doing that, and I forgot to do one of them. Oh, I was red. I looked like a lobster from my neck.
Extreme diving. We'd have been the OGs.
I was OGs. I hit that water like.
I keep saying, man, I miss my calling. I don't know what the hell happened.
So did y'all go to any other pools or just Vandergrift Pool? Did y'all go like
out of wave pool once in a while? We got a little older.
What about Bluedale? Y'all were ever go to Bluedale on 30?
No. What's Bluedale? No.
Okay,
you did. First off, okay. My pops wasn't. If I couldn't walk, I wasn't getting there. My pops wasn't. He wasn't taking us anywhere.
You ever go to Melwood?
Maybe once.
Mark's mom and dad, they would take us to Melwood. It was like we were going to the beach or something. Yeah. It was like something special.
My dad loved going there.
That little island in the middle.
Yeah.
What about Boys?
Bad as hell now. You go past there, it's all burnt down.
Boys Park Wave Pool?
Yeah, I went to Boys Park. Yeah.
Again, if somebody else was going.
Hey, I met a girl from y'all town at the Boys Park Wave Pool.
Is that where you met Daisha?
Yes. Yeah.
That's where he met Daisha. Only thing I ever went to out on 30 was what was that joint called on the side?
The hourly hotel?
No, the strip club.
What was the strip?
Wolfendale.
Right on 30, like out in almost in
North Versailles?
On the other side of Irwin, like right by Delmont. There's a strip club there. That joint is still there. I passed there. I don't know. Might have been a couple months ago, and it was still there. I was like, "Damn, that place
hold
is still
on. So are you going towards town, like towards downtown, like going to Forest Hills? Are you going that way?
I'm going down 30 from like I'm going towards Delmont from like Latrobe. Down 30.
Right.
Oh, no. It's 22. I'm sorry. It was on 22. That's my bad. It was on 22. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. He gets his strip joints confused.
I do. You know, there was always that good one in Katanning, the Body Shop.
The Body Shop.
Racine, they took five big garages and they turned it into a strip club. They had a portable potty they used to just wheel in there.
Have any of y'all ever been to Porky's?
No, never been to Porky's. No.
Get it at Porky's. But all right, let's go.
I got
Porky's.
The movie. Come on, go.
But Stiffy's is up in. It was like in Stowe Rocks or something. Stiffy's. Rick Cheeto got us thrown out of there. That was a BYOB.
Stowe Rocks? Yeah, that one's nice.
You guys were traveling for strip clubs, man.
We were young, we were dumb, we were wild, we were free. Hey, now the dust is settled finally on the much ballyhooed 2024 NFL schedule. My guys and I decided we are all NFL amateur experts, and we are going to randomly choose teams and dissect their potential wins and losses for the 2024 season. We're going to add our own little flair to this like we always do. Yeah. So make sure you stick around for this one. We're going to look in the crystal ball, and we'll tell you what's going down. But before we do that, we're going to do some spontaneous reactions. Fellas, I got a new toy I figured out. Check it out, my guys. Here we go. New toy I figured out.
It's in the studio.
Yeah, it's in the studio.
Let's see.
Where we at? Right here. We're going to talk this first and foremost.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Chopper's got us all fired up for this.
Yeah, man, this is a great night for boxing. This past weekend was a great night for boxing.
I watched the whole thing on streameast.to. Thanks, Sizzle.
Yeah,
man, this was a good fight. I'll tell you what. You know, Usyk beat him up to start with, and then Big Boy, the Jolly Green Giant, he got his jabs in, and I thought, oh man, this dude just won like 6 rounds. This is over. But the big time stuff is coming up here pretty soon.
That's what I figured. It took him a couple rounds to get his distance. And I was in another thread with some boxing guys. Well, Drzinski and the guys that we talked to. I said, there's no way Usyk can fight on the outside this entire fight. He can't. And then it was like his first 2 rounds, he was outside, but he was winning. He was holding his own.
Yeah.
Then about 4th or 5th round is where I had your boy Fury start taking over for a few rounds with that jab. He started that jab. But like Ukrainian fighters, your boy, he never – and I was surprised because Fury did hit him with a couple nice body shots that Usyk absorbed and kept coming.
He was stifling there for a while. Here we go. This is where some of that action started. I think, you know, and then Fury, the Jolly Green Giant, he tried to make it seem like, it's all good. I'm all right. It's good.
Yeah, he was doing too much. He was doing too much fooling around, man.
I'm old school. I hate that. There's a lot, these younger generation, they'll come into the ring dancing, whatever have you, showboating, playing to the crowd. I'm not with
fellas,
that.
That's what Muhammad Ali did.
Yeah, but it was with Muhammad Ali was different because I mean you kind of knew the out. Well, I can't say that because I wasn't alive.
This is it right here.
But Ali though, when you look at him on Quiz Street,
He looks like a Bim Bum Machine in Sweet Lane back in the 80s.
Look at him with this thing.
I understand. He must have done a line or two. He was hitting his nose so much. Like, what's he doing?
Look at him here. Boom, boom. Boom,
yeah,
boom.
man.
He thought he should have won then. He's like, I should have won.
That was a knockdown?
Yeah.
Why was that a knockdown? He's still standing.
Oh, shit.
Because the ref stopped then and gave him a 8 count.
When you're boxing, if anything other than the bottom of your feet touch the mat, it's a knockdown. So if we're happening, you happen to put your glove down, that's considered a knockdown. But that was considered a knockdown because the ropes held him up.
Right.
If you have like assistance, if the ropes hold you up, you'd have went down. So that's why they gave him the standing 8.
Let me ask you a question. Were you disappointed in the fight?
Mm-mm.
Was it everything you expected it to be?
Yes, I was glad. I wanted to see him lose. I was tired of the Fury, the Gypsy King. I
thought he would have done more. I didn't see him do that much.
It bothered me because it went the distance. two guys, heavyweights. This is for all the marbles, and it's going to distance. Nobody, other than when Usyk had him hurt, is the only time he opened up. He didn't throw punches and bunches any other time. And even when they came back from the end of that round, he didn't go after him even to test to see if Fury was still on Quiz Street or not. He just gave him his respect and tried to work him from the outside. That's what bothered me.
My favorite fight of the night, though, is a 19-year-old boy from Great Britain. Did you all catch that?
Yeah.
That was a great fight, man. He is tough. Tough.
But see, did you see he was bringing it, though? I was expecting Fury and Usyk to go a little bit harder at it, but
but Chops, if you think back to the heyday of heavyweight boxing, like we've talked about a number of times now, those guys they didn't necessarily bring it hard like that. How many times did Ali go to distance? Tyson was the only guy. Tyson was the only guy who would ding ding and then bam bam and that's it.
But hold on. Ali went the distance because Ali was considered a small heavyweight, and his speed was significantly so much better. But Ali also, when him going the distance was much different than now Fury going the distance. Because when Ali went the distance, by the end of the fight, a lot of times you look beat up and you're gassed. You were just done chasing him, whatever it was. Boom, boom, he get in and get out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but a lot of those other guys, boom, boom, they're trying to work the body. They're chopping down. They're come working behind the jab.
I feel like he was on the defense too much, too.
What's that, man?
I felt Fury was on the defense too much.
Well, it goes back to, like you said, he always hated smaller fighters. But you're the heavyweight champ. This would have been your life. This was, for me, the last foreseeable big payday in Fury's career. Now, he's already got more money than he can spend.
So let me ask you, if he didn't get knocked down, do you think they would have given him the –
He would have still won, but it would have been 10-9, not 10-8.
Yeah.
If you get knocked down in boxing, it's automatically 10-8. You get knocked down a second time, it's 10-7. Normally, 3 knockdown rule.
You think Fury would have won if he didn't get knocked
Fury?
down? Yeah.
If Fury hadn't knocked him down?
If he didn't get knocked down, do you think he would have won?
Well, here's the thing. Even if you only count that at 10-9, Fury's entire demeanor changed after that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Fury was sticking, and to me, that shot came out of the blue what Usyk hit him with. And because I didn't realize he was rocked until like after a second or third, hit. So having said that, when Fury got hit with that, it changed his whole scheme. What up?
Yeah.
What up?
I don't know. I don't know if he was anticipating that though. He kept pushing him off, using his length. He had like 6 inches on that dude.
So they talked if he won, he would have retired. Does this make him stay?
Well, first off, he didn't retire because he wouldn't have anything else to prove. And there's always a rematch clause for the champ. So they can run it back if Fury decides. You know what I mean? But again, fellas, Fury's been doing it for so long. The champ for so long now. If it's within his heart and his guts to want to go back to represent all 4, to have all 4 belts, but with the belt he had, he was considered. It's hard to say what he'll do.
That's another thing. There's so many damn belts. It's like they've been at J.C. Penney's. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing, though. There always was that many belts, but Tyson was the first heavyweight to unify when he beat Trevor Burbick, James Bone Crusher Smith, and all. Like Tyson was the first one who had to go and beat every champ. Now, once you win one fight, you get all the belts.
Yeah.
Big Chops, you ain't going to give a shout out to your cousin?
Yeah, that's Buck. That's what we do. I said, what up, Buck? What up?
Louis Hutch. All right, fellas, let's move on. The next piece I'm going to drop here on you, let me get it set up. Have me infuriated. Lil Hutch, if you're still watching this, I'll tell you what. I was in rare form watching this one right here.
Oh, wow.
Check it out. Here comes the glove, right? Hand is in the glove. Ball is in the glove.
Ball's in the glove.
Yes.
Tag.
You're out right there.
Tag. Okay? He tagged him. Finish the tag. He says, look, I got the ball. He says, look, I got the ball. His hand comes out. Look, I got the ball. My man hit it out of his hand. I don't know why you have instant replay if you're not going to use it correctly. I'm sorry. This guy is out.
Yes. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, guys? So if you go to the warning track, right,
Yeah.
You catch the ball and it's over the fence. You catch it. You bring it back and you go like this and put it up and then you drop it. Is this still considered an out?
No.
Yes.
Hold on. On that aspect, I don't. Hold on. On that aspect, I don't know, but I put it in this way. If I am playing football and I catch the ball and I go to the ground, I have to complete that catch the whole way through. That to me is the Dez Bryant. That is the Dez Bryant play. I think that play will change the rules in MLB. I think because I honestly feels to me, you're right. He was showing the ball is still in the act of the play to me, and that's what that to me. I got to call him safe. I know it's hard to
like
go
this with the ball.
It's hard to
he
go
makes
against,
the tag. He pulls it out. He says, "Hey, here's the ball," and the guy comes by with his hand. Okay, he slides like this. Who the hell slides like that? First of all,
he slid. He's sliding in feet first, not head first.
I honestly, fellas, I can't. To me, it's still part of the play. I think they may change the rule. That's like Dez Bryant. That was like Kelvin Johnson. Kelvin Johnson caught the ball and went to stand up, and as he stood up, he just left it on the ground. You didn't complete the play. You didn't complete. The play's not complete.
the play was complete. He didn't even have to pull the ball out and show it.
So you're not out as soon as I touch you?
No.
You're out.
Well, here's the thing.
No.
You have
He
to
had
maintain
He
possession.
did maintain control, though. He did.
That was
Okay.
if
All right,
I would love
again.
to when they break it down like that, and they could, we can't, but they could have. Literally, would it have been literally half of a second, a tenth of a second from the time his foot passes till his hands come through? That's a big play. That's why they called him safe.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, but I do think it will change the rules because you figure this just us four. We're just four cats from Banter for Western PA, and we can't decide on it. That's going to change MLB, I think.
I agree. It's going to get looked at in the offseason. What's going on, Daniel? Thanks for joining us as you always do on Tuesday nights. We love having you be part of the show.
Here's my thing, but if we're going to stay with the Pirates and we'll fire you up, I don't care what anybody says, and I'll go to war on this one. I think what Shelton did to Skeens at home in his second start was ridiculous. I can't believe he did that to that young man. I understand the game didn't mean anything. He'll have better days and whatever in his career. First start at home. What? No, was that his second start? What? He's at home.
Second start. But
second start.
First on the road.
He's smoking cats. I mean, smoking them. 11 Ks through what? 5, 6.
7.
You can't bring that young.
He
man.
had 7 straight strikeouts. Listen,
and a no going.
I'm gonna give you this right here.
First guy they bring in.
I gave this to my guys last night on the 108 Baseball Stitches podcast I'm on with the South Florida Tribune. Shout out to my guys, Scott Morgan-Roth, for having me be part of that crew. But here's the bottom line with that. No matter what, Shelton and that coaching staff are not ready to be winners. They're not. They have no idea what it takes. They've never been winners themselves. They've never led a team like this. This is a young team. This is a hungry team. This team is starting to show its teeth a little bit. Okay. Yes. They brought up Nick Gonzalez for the second or third time. He's smacking the ball around. They just brought up Ji-Won Bae. This is Ji-Won Bae's third trip to the majors. He was hitting like 370 in the minors. He was just tearing the cover off the ball. And he's literally multi-position guy.
Sizzle, you don't like the Ji-Won Bae move? You made a face when he said it.
Third time up.
But that's because they don't develop these guys. They just don't develop them.
Well, the other problem is they don't rely on gut. They don't rely on knowledge. They rely on these damn metrics that some.
I hate the analytics.
Young bucks sitting up in the penthouse is saying
they could never do it.
I hate it.
Based
on these statistics, you got to pull them here. You got to only let them go this far.
I honestly thought
mind-blowing.
the smarter GMs and managers were going to do away with analytics, or at least kick them to the side hardcore. When what was it? The Snells and the Mariners, the Rays. When the Rays lost the World Series, or this dude was in the playoff game. That to me felt I used to love managers saying, "Okay, Jones is pitching, Smith is up. No, you know what? I'm going to sit Smith and let Jones pinch hit for him. Coach, Jones is 1 for 19 against him. I got a feeling." There used to be times when that mattered, and guys like, he's due, whatever. Now that is the human element in the game that I hate.
And listen, I hate Shelton must have a feeling about Rowdy Talese because that guy's hitting under 125. Okay, he's hitting less than $125. He's horrid. After the game that they won, Saturday. No, they lost Saturday. After the Sunday game, it might have been, or the Monday. It might have been the Friday game. I don't know. Yeah. He went to give him a high. He was going down the line, giving high fives. He got the Skeens. Skeens put his shit down. He was like, keep going, buddy. Keep going.
You talk about feeling. Shelton can't feel his ass with his own hands. He didn't have a pulse on his team on the game. I'm like, and again, I say it, and I'm not trying to be facetious. Do the Pirates organization, do they even want to win? Do they want to win? You can say, it's hard for me to believe what you say because I see what you do, the moves they make, do they want to win?
Do they bring in Trevor Bauer?
No, they don't need him. They don't need him. Listen, Rasheen, if they went to the playoffs right now, let's just say for shits and giggles, if they went to the playoffs right now, Skeens would play. If they went in as the wild card team, Skeens would pitch that wild card game. Okay. They would have a great chance of winning it. Then they'd start probably Jared Jones. Then they would pitch Mitch Keller, and then they'd come back to Skeens. And they only need 3 starters in the playoffs. They would move a guy like Bailey Falter and Martin Perez to the bullpen. Okay, so I don't have a problem with what's going on pitching wise. My problem is what's going on hitting wise, and not just hitting wise. I'm talking for power. Somebody was saying that the Pirates needed to sign Trevor Bauer. No, they don't. What they need to do is put runs on the board to take the pressure off of the guys who are hitting the ball. Pitching the ball. I'm sorry. If I go out to the mound every inning and I know I got to be perfect, I can't give up runs because we can't score any runs. We're one of the worst batting teams in the league at like 26. Man, that's a lot of pressure on me as a pitcher. That's just too much pressure. All right, let's move on from this chaos. Let's get into what I wanted to show you, what I wanted to talk about next. I want to talk about this is a pretty good subject, and I just sent you guys the article. Hopefully you guys read it. It's about the kid who was playing football at Arizona State. He originally signed with Florida. Florida promised him a monster NIL deal, and they backed out on it. They even said that they were going to give his old man $1 million up front. They backed out on it. So this kid goes and he plays a year at Arizona State, and he decides he's going to transfer to Georgia. In the process of him transferring, he decided to file a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against Florida for them reneging on the deal that they were supposed to pay him. And I read the whole article, and then I did a little research. Man, that NIL thing, unless they put some strict guidelines in place, it was the club's fault. It wasn't that kid's fault.
Yeah, I was thinking the kid. I'm like, come on, buddy. But they're saying this is common practice.
Yeah,
this is common practice. They're calling it the Wild West of the college NIL landscape. Yeah, they're just doing this to everybody. Just, hey, come on in. We got you. We're going to give you $14 million. They promised him $14 million, and he's suing for $10 million.
Well, here's my question: is he good enough?
We'll find out in 2 years, because next year Beck will be the starting quarterback at Georgia with the projection of this kid. What's his name?
That means he's not.
Jaden Rashada.
But here's the thing:
you're paying that kind of money. How is he not starting?
Well, here's the thing, though. But you offered it to him. You guaranteed him the money. So that was your fault. And that, to me, these NIL deals. Again, I saw an article or an interview from Jordan. He did it a while back. And Jordan was like, the difference between NIL deals and endorsement deals now compared to when him, Barkley, and all those guys were getting them, you earned them back then. Now they're giving you deals, NIL deals, on what they're hoping you can do. Right. And to me, why would you give a guy X amount of million before he's done anything? And I'd like to see this. How many of these guys, like the Ewers from Texas, Manning's nephew, other cats, they come out with such big promises and their NIL deals are going to be this. How many of them are living up to the hype?
Well, there
are some, but
I agree with you on that. And also, like, rookie contracts blow me away too. You know, they haven't even proven themselves there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I just don't think he got there and they found out he wasn't worth what they offer him, because how do you go from that to, I mean, that's a knock against Arizona State, but he's at Arizona State now. That's like a kid. That's like there was a kid from Maryland who everyone said, oh, he has an offer to Alabama. He ended up at Howard. So how'd you go from Alabama? You skipped like the ACC, you skipped the MAC, and ended up at Howard. Come on, man.
Well. Here's the thing, though.
Come on,
your boy Hunter did the same thing. Hunter went to a small HBCU, so there are guys that have the talent.
That was different.
I don't know about the guy you're talking from Maryland, but I know there are guys that chose, like you said, Hunter could have went to any school.
Hunter was the number one recruit in the country.
Yeah. So what was this guy? Was he a legit 5-star, do you know, or is he more like a 3?
I don't want to say any names, but no, I would say he was more of a 2.
No star.
I got you.
Hey, I just read another article today about how the FBSs are capitalizing on this because they're able to come up with money. Some of these alumni who went to FBS schools have cash, and they're saying, hey, get this kid in here. We'll pay him. You know, at the end of the day, the car dealership was supposed to front $5 million for this. Okay. And I think I know who you mean. I know exactly who you mean. The car dealership said, we'll give you $5 million to get this kid in here. And guess what? Didn't happen, man. It didn't happen. So they better fix that and fix that quick. And they also better fix the portal. I'm sorry, fellas. I mean, that's part of it. That's also part of it.
Now that I would understand if I went to the portal and I had shown you what I did last year, then go ahead and give me some money. But like you guys saying, just coming in like, oh, we think this is what you're going to do, so we're going to give you this. Yeah.
What are your ideas on fixing / changing the portal?
It needs to go backwards a little bit. You need to have some sort of – there needs to be a transfer time. You cannot be in the middle of a basketball season and be like, shit, I'm done with the rest of this year on this team. I'm just going to go ahead and transfer. I'm going to go in the portal. That happened to Pitt, 4 years ago, Rashid?
And my thing is, I don't think the portal needs to change at all, and here's why. I wouldn't give the guys money. Let the portal stay that way, and here's my reason why. If you've got kid A who does decide to just quit on his team, then why should another coach take him? If another coach realizes he quits on our team, that's the issue. Right. The coaches are allowing this bad behavior, because my thing is, you make a kid stay that doesn't want to stay. Is he going to end up being a cancer on the team? Is he going to be a headache to the coaches? If he wants to quit, let him walk. I don't understand why the other coaches don't take that as a sign of this guy quits on his team. Fellas,
he's here to compete.
I want to say the movie, it's a Disney movie from back in the day. The kid woke up 8, 9, 10 years old, whatever it was, woke up with a ridiculous arm. So he ended up becoming like a major league pitcher or whatever. No, we're talking a manager or a team, whatever it was. And he had a sharp, and he was talking to another guy, and the guy was like, well, I just quit on you. And he said, well, you don't want to do that. And I'm like, and the pitcher's like, why not? And this is from a Disney movie. And he said, because if you quit on us, the story's going to be you quit on your team. Now, this is back in the late 80s, early 90s.
It was
so
in the 80s.
You quit on your team. What other organization would ever want to invest in that? And I was like, it's perfect. Exactly. Not one pro organization took that to heart. I know their kids had to watch it. The movie was everywhere.
Is that Angels in the Outfield with Danny Glover?
No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. I'm looking, like you said, Mark, I know the kid was a pitcher for the Cubs.
Yeah, I can't remember the name. Yeah. I can't off the top of my head. I can't remember.
That's my thing, fellas. If a guy, just like to me, if a guy gets a personal foul in the middle of a game, the announcers will say, that's selfish. He's not thinking about his team. But then you have a guy who helps his team get to a bowl game, then he sits out the bowl game. To me, that's the ultimate sign of selfishness. I understand why you're doing it, but when you nitpick about a guy that gets a 15-yard penalty during the middle of a season, you call that selfish? How is not skipping out on a bowl game on your teammates the ultimate sign of selfishness?
Rookie of the year.
But teams reward it, so guys are going to continue to do it. Come on, Mark, you guys are teachers, parents. If your kids do something bad and you reward it, hell, why would they stop the behavior? You know, that's how I look at it.
Rookie of the year.
That's it. Rookie of the year. Yep.
Okay.
Thank you. Chops, let me just tell you this. We live in a day of entitlement. And it starts at a very young age with these kids, and it just keeps on going. And I'm not sure how that's going to stop, I know we try feverishly in this house to make sure that you got to earn everything you can do. You can't quit anything until you get through it one whole season, whatever, apologies when you're acting like an ass, the whole 9 yards. But we live in an age of entitlement. What's adding to that entitlement at the collegiate sports level is the money that the parents see that the kid's going to get and cash in on from the kid. So that's what's making it okay. Dad's saying, yeah, that's cool. Go ahead, do that. They're going to give you that cash. Hey, this dad from Jaden Rashada, he was supposed to get $1 million up front, and it didn't work like that. So at the end of the day, look where they are. I'm sure his dad pushed him to do that. He's a 19-year-old kid, 20-year-old kid.
Without question. But fellas, when you talk about like the entitlement and where we're at in the society, here's what else I don't get, and why I go back and forth with a lot of other, topics and trends with guys on text threads. But this is what bothers me. You have children that play at the youth level, and you tell them you need to be this teammate, you need to do that, you need to do this. And that's what you tell them. However, and I hate to go back to it, and I know I'm a homer, Hines Ward was the ultimate teammate. Steelers kicked him in the ass, get out the door like he didn't mean shit when it came to business. Got rid of whatever. That man cried. A grown man cried when they let him go. He said he'd rather retire than play for another organization. And I'm putting all that back to everything now comes down to money. Nobody cares about how loyal you were to the team. The players are getting done dirty. You know what I mean? Even remember your boy Polamalu. Polamalu got a call when he got cut from the Steelers. Everything that man had done from the Steelers, they called him and left a message on his answering service. Are you kidding me, Jack? And it's just getting worse, man. You tell the kids to do this, but it doesn't work out. And you look at it. Rice from the Chiefs. He's at camp at OTAs now, and that was news. He's at OTAs. He better be. The way he acted, it's ridiculous, fellas. It is ridiculous. And
that's why I tell Max, when you break up with the honeydew, don't be doing it over the text.
Man, and I want to see what his punishment is going to be. Nobody gets punished anymore. Nobody.
No. In terms of Rice, they just dropped those charges that happened at that nightclub just today. They dropped those charges. But yeah, they dropped those charges. Hey, what do you think about Scottie Schreffler, guys? He really that was stinky right there, what they did to him.
Well, they're going back to this real quick, Shane, and they're saying the cop didn't have his camera on, so they're trying to find some loopholes in it. And I don't know if that's going to get him off, but they're saying it's a felony. It carries prison time. Third-degree criminal mischief, reckless driving, disregarding signals from an officer, directing traffic. That sounds intense.
Yeah, he won't go to.
He went out and he came in 8th place this weekend, and he was supposed to be in court today, but they pushed it to like June 3rd or something like that.
They're probably off that weekend.
He won't go to prison.
No, he'll get a smart fine if that.
I mean, I don't think I'm sure he didn't know what was going on inside. That was
that's just it.
He probably was he running late because I didn't. I mean, I've read it, but I didn't hear that part.
What dumbass cop holds on to the car?
But see,
that guy from Police Academy.
Back up, take a picture of his license plate, and
Well, probably it's some good old boys. Remember, you were in Valhalla, which is in what, Louisville, Kentucky?
Yeah.
You probably had some good old boys who were cops down there.
Fellas, well, first off, probably it was a rental car, so that wouldn't come back to him. But that is, again, what bothers me. There was a death. You see all kind of police lights. I know you have your phone on you. Call your agent, call somebody, let them know what's going on. But for you to just drive around, that to me is the ultimate sense of entitlement. You feel you can just drive around the police. I don't care if you get out of your car and scream, I need help. Somebody, this is what I'm doing. But just to get out of the car, and you're right, he had no idea what was going on. What if there was an active shooter up there, literally up there with people at gunpoint? What if you don't know? And that's what bothered me. He just drove around. Yeah. Now, you're absolutely right. You say what cop holds on. Hypothetically, what happens if the cop pulls out his gun and starts shooting? Because regardless of how fast you're going, a car that runs you over can do damage. So, now we got some punk-ass cops who say my life was in danger. I just think that it could have been handled a completely different way from the beginning. Because I understand I'd have been pissed. I'd have been honking up. They'd have came to me because I'd have been honking on my damn horn somewhere.
Listen, dude, they're probably both in the wrong no matter what. And no matter how. So the truth is somewhere in between, like we always say about shit that we talk about. Hey, one more comment about money. Did anybody see the little blurb today about there's an unknown guy from Saudi Arabia who wants to sign Bronny James to a $900 million 4-year contract and try and sway LeBron to go over there. They think they will make their league take a giant leap forward, the Saudi Arabian Basketball League.
Just like they did with the golf league, right?
Live, yeah. Well, they're paying those guys well.
Hey, Liv made some advancements, fellas. I don't know how much longer they'd have got if they did whatever, but I just don't think – you know what? Everybody that goes overseas to play basketball makes money, but they're all older. You know what I mean? Or guys that were just didn't want in the league. Now, Braun is still playing his height, which to me, the height of the game, which should be embarrassing for the oldest man in the league to be still one of the best, just that you know how it's fallen off. But it will bring credibility to their league, and especially if they can pay the money, because other guys will follow. There used to be a time when old coaches say, don't worry about the name on the back of the shirt. It's more important than the front of the shirt. Yeah. But that was for the university benefit. Now the players are out for what can I get? And if Saudi Arabia can start paying some of this big time money and they go over there and live like kings and queens, you might see some of these guys head over that way and follow him. And that was going to, because Bronny's not worth that. No disrespect to him, but
he's not even worth a draft pick in the NBA. No. Hey, let's move it on, fellas. Let's get into the main segment.
I thought that was an ODB. Oh, baby, I like it raw.
I'm ready to hit that main segment, fellas. We got something.
Shimmy. Yeah, I thought that's what that was. I thought that was shimmy. Yeah, that's.
Throw it away. I can give you that. Yeah, man.
Those of you watching, we have a hard time spontaneous because we just get too into it. It's great conversation.
I know.
Enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it.
And then we can bust, and that's it.
now.
All right. Hey, here we go, fellas. Tonight's main segment. For those of you who are tuned in to watch us, for those of you who are going to watch us in the future, for those of you who are going to listen to us, what we did is we put together a wheel with all 32 NFL teams on it. And we're going to spin this wheel. And wherever it lands, whatever team it lands on, we're going to go ahead and pull up their schedule. And based on our knowledge of who they've drafted, of who they got in free agency, of who they lost in free agency, their projected starting lineups, we're going to try and predict their season.
Okay. First off, I just want to let everybody know, because I feel I'm being a hypocrite when I do this. I'm doing this segment under protest because I'm the first one who hates the BCS rankings, like the rankings, not even BCS rankings, like the ranks that come out preseason for college, because guys are already ranked number one. Then here you go 4 or 5 weeks into the season. They don't look good, but their high season rankings sort of help them. And I don't think you should start ranking until like 3-4 weeks into the college season. So I can't do this under good guys and whatever without putting that out there, because now I'm predicting who's going to go what. Haven't seen what they're doing. Don't know the roster. So I got to stand on my ground. Got to. I'm doing it under protest.
Chops, get your Swami hat out, okay? I agree with what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying 100%, because how do we know these teams have a difficult schedule? How do we know how they're going to play out? They might lose. Kansas City could go out week one and lose Mahomes. The Ravens can go out week one, lose Lamar Jackson. Everybody's season changes for them. You setting these, this is the most difficult, only thing that I can tell you fellas that's really freaking off the chain difficult is the fact that our Pittsburgh Steelers are playing 3 tough teams in 10 days and 6 divisional opponents the second half of the season.
You can't tell me that the schedule maker is not a Ravens fan. Cannot tell me he's not.
Well, also, you left a guy out. You forgot to say Jacksonville has Terrell Edmonds, and he might get hurt, and then they go down the drain.
Yeah.
Oh, is that where he's at?
Yeah.
Shit. And
everybody wanted them back, Browns, baby. Ravens, and Steelers, in that order, have the toughest schedules.
Yes.
Of this year.
Yeah, 3 of the 4. Based early projection, toughest schedule until things get rolling. All right, let's do this. You don't know who's
going to get hurt? Yeah, go ahead.
Let's do this, fellas. Let's spin the wheel. All right. Ooh, our first team.
Can I buy a ball?
Our first team is the Bills. Our first team is the Bills.
No one circles the wagon like the Bills.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and jump over to the schedule and find the Bills. Can you all see this?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, there we go. Let's see the Bills.
Yep. Let's see. You forgot to accept cookies. Accept the cookies. Accept them.
I got them. Yes. Chocolate chip. That's chocolate my favorite. All right, here we go. Full schedule.
That's a win. Cardinals.
All right. Cardinals in Buffalo, fellas. What do you think?
Buffalo win that one.
Wait, this is not. Don't be putting preseason up there. You got the regular.
That's not preseason. It's regular
season.
I couldn't see it.
Okay.
That's a W.
Okay. So we got one in the win column.
Are you writing it down? Okay.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Okay. All right.
Or you want to do it, Sheen? You want to cover it?
I was getting the pen and paper out, but go ahead. It's up. All right. I can.
They got the Dolphins 4 days later in Miami.
I'm going to go
I'm going Miami.
Miami, yeah.
Chops?
They had a hard time with them last year, didn't they?
Well, here's the thing, fellas. I already know what I have the record picked. It's going to be hard for me to go which way. If anyone, they may lose this one, but they're going to split with Miami. They're going to, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be which one. And I'm going to go them at Miami compared to, so I'm going to go.
Yeah, especially because this is such a quick turnaround too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going Miami too, fellas. All right. The Bills are going to go down. Oh no, they're going to host Jacksonville week 3.
Yeah.
That's going to be a pretty good matchup, to be honest with you.
I'm going to go Bills.
Oh man, I don't know, man. They don't have anyone offensively. They got oof, man.
They got holes.
Yes,
they got big holes.
I'm going with Jacksonville.
Okay,
I'd say yeah. I'm with you on
that. Terry, you going Jacksonville too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we're saying the Bills are going to come out. I'm going to go with you guys too. That's why I questioned Chops there for a second. The Bills are going to come out of the gates at 1-2 at the quarter point.
Question: are you writing these down? Because I didn't.
Yeah, I got it.
Well, I'm going with the records. I'm not going week for week, but I already have what I know my records.
Yeah. Baltimore at Baltimore on a Sunday night. Let's see. They got 6 days to prep for that one because they played Monday night the week before. So they're going from Thursday night.
Yes,
they're going to have 11 days off to play Jacksonville. 11 days off to play Jacksonville at home. And then they're going to go
6 days.
And then they're going to go to Baltimore on a Sunday night.
I think Baltimore.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Baltimore too, man.
Yeah.
Are you? All right.
This is getting ugly because I don't see them beating. Go ahead, next.
So we're at 1-3 at the quarter point for these guys. Then they got the Texans and Texas.
Hold on. So you guys had them losing to Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 3, yes.
Okay.
I got them losing to the Texans too.
I do.
Also. Yeah.
Especially in Houston.
I'll chalk that up as a loss for them.
Yeah, I got you.
And by the way, they got right now preseason tied for the 6th toughest schedule.
Jeez. All right, so here we go. They're at the Jets week 6, fellas.
Win.
I'm going to say it's a win. I'm going to say Aaron Rodgers is going to struggle.
I think the next 3 games are wins.
I'm going with the Jets, man.
Okay, so it's
Bills got a lot of holes.
I'll take the Jets.
The Bills got holes on offense and defense, guys. A lot of them guys were going.
It's a push. So what do we do? Where are we going? Because we're at 1-4 right now.
I guess you got to put a P there and put a line by the P.
You pushing P.
I'm pushing P. All right. They got Tennessee at home. I'm going to roll with Tennessee on this one.
Wow. I'll go with
the Bills. I'm not. I'm not because it's at home. I'm going with the Bills.
I'm going Bills.
That's the Bills. Hey, if they Titans win that one, I'll jump out off something onto the table. I'll jump out this window onto the table.
It's
second story studio.
Hey, they go to the West Coast then for a 4:05 game against the Seahawks.
I'm going to go Bills.
Me too. I'm
Big
going Bills.
Geno. I'm going Bills with that one too. I don't buy into Geno. I'm sorry, fellas.
Yeah, he didn't bounce back from that good year he had.
Now they got the Dolphins at home in week 9. They got the Dolphins.
Is it cold? That's the 11th.
That's November 11th. It's going to be colder. It's going to be.
I got Bills.
You got the Bills?
I
got the Bills in this one too.
Yeah.
two in that cold weather don't mix.
Yep. So we got them at the halfway point, fellas. 8 games in, we got them at 4-4.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's respectable.
4-4. Then they go to Indianapolis. I'm going to roll with Indy on this.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll with
Buffalo.
Indy.
I'd say Buffalo, but
okay. Chops, who you got?
I got Colts.
You rolling with the Colts? All right. So we got another loss. So they're 4-5. KC, I'm rolling with the KC Chiefs.
Yeah.
Chiefs.
Yep. So this team's going to go into their bye week based on what we think, essentially 4-6 with one push. We just don't know that Jets game. Let's go to week 13. They got San Francisco
you
at home.
12. You skipped 12.
It's a bye week.
It's a bye week.
They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose to the bye. Nice.
They beat chicken wings that week. Hey, they ain't beating San Francisco at home or away.
No.
There's no way. No way.
We listen. We can do this pretty quick because they ain't gonna beat the Rams. They ain't gonna beat the Lions.
And in Los Angeles,
I think they'll beat the Rams.
I think they can beat the Rams.
Yeah.
I think
Rams
they can beat. What do you think, Chops?
I'll go Bills. I'll go Bills.
Donald retired.
Rams playoff team. Okay.
We're 3-1 on this one, Sheen. So we're going to go.
All right. I got to lose. I lost on that one. I got you.
Hey, look, it's 5-7 with one push. All right, they're losing to Detroit in Detroit.
They're beating the Patriots.
They're beating the Patriots.
Yep.
Both times.
Yep.
They got the Jets at home now.
Jets.
So
I got Jets.
You got the Jets again, week 17.
Listen, if their receivers are gone, who the hell is going to beat them DBs they got now? Gabe Mitchell was his name. Gabe, what is his name? Gabe, whatever.
Gabe Davis is gone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So, they got Claypool. That's right. They got Claypool.
Oh, big time.
Chad Claypool.
I don't know. I think they'll split with the Jets, Sheen. I think they'll go one at home, and I think they'll go one away.
Chops.
That's wrong.
Yeah, same. I think they're splitting with the Jets.
Wow. All right.
They're at the Patriots. I think they can win up there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. What as a collective unit? What do you see, Mark? We had as the because I know I disagree with a couple of you guys on some of them, so I know what I had.
As a collective unit, majority rule, we're 8-8 with one push.
Okay, I'm 10-7. I got them 10-7 because I think they'll beat Jacksonville. And I can't pick which one, and I do think they're going to split with the Bills. I think the Bills with you, or excuse me, I think they're going to split with the Jets.
Okay,
split with the Dolphins. And I'm hoping the Patriots can get in there and split one with them. But like you're right, and it comes down to the Chargers, not Chargers, the Rams or the Pats. If one of those can steal one of those wins, that's how I'm getting to my 10-7. I'm just getting 10-7. And to be honest with you, I want to go more to where Sheen is thinking they lost guys on offense, who they're going to be on defense. But I want to say it's still the Bills. You still, even though he hasn't won a damn thing yet, you still give Allen all the credit in the world. So that's why I'm giving him a beefy 10-7. But if it comes out 8-8 or 8-9, whatever, I'm with that too.
So is it Miami's division to win?
Jets. On paper, it's Jets.
Yeah.
They're putting
on paper, it's Jets.
The Jets defense is
too much stock on Aaron Rodgers. He's 40 years old.
I didn't even mention Aaron Rodgers.
No, but here's the thing, Mark. The defense is set, but if they get so play from the quarterback, if they'd had so play last year, they're winning extra 3-4 games.
Yeah,
I think it's huge, man. That's what. And I'm not putting the fact that guys don't get hit anymore is why they can play. You figure Rodgers at 40 after Achilles, he's back. 36 Cousins after Achilles, he's back. So I'm not putting it on you're looking in the lead like your boy Mahomes does, like Allen. Like I don't expect. Because he'll be a so-so stat-wise, I think, and so-so being – I don't want to call Aaron Rodgers a game manager, but just they're not going to need him to win games. Right. I think he'll be in talks of MVP this year, not because of his play and he's lighting it up, but because of the turnaround we're going to see. Because I think that defense is stout. That's me.
Let's go to the next team.
And the Bills coach gets fired, by the way.
Ooh, interesting. Let's go to the next team.
Bring back.
Let's try and get 5 teams in here.
Get them.
5. Here we go.
We should have went divisions.
Where's the will?
Right there. Oh, I'm sorry.
On the wheels of steel on the men that you're hearing.
Here we go. I should be sharing. Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. I'm going to spin it.
Full transparency here. Full transparency.
Man, where's Vanna White?
Chargers.
That's shot.
The San Diego Superchargers.
Where are they in California now? I just lose track.
They're in L.A.
They're
in L.A.
At one time, the Chargers had the greatest receiving core ever. But
yes. Charlie Joyner, Kellen Winslow. Yes.
Winslow's son still in jail?
Yes. Oh, dirty buzzard. He should be.
He's a soldier.
All right, here we go.
We don't care what number this you.
Regular season, Sizzle. They open up with the Raiders.
Steph, my man Steph. That's his team. Steph, your team is going to probably lose to the Chargers because they have a bad quarterback situation going on. Who is the quarterback for the Raiders?
The Raiders.
Minshew?
Oh, no, not Carr.
Is it Minshew or Aiden Connell? Which one?
Well, it'll come down to between Aiden O'Connell and Minshew.
I'm going with the Chargers on this one.
Okay. All right. I'm in with that too. Then they go to Carolina. I'm going to roll with the Chargers.
Yes.
I just don't feel good about the Carolina Panthers again.
They got Deontay Johnson in free agency, and Dante Jackson is still playing cornerback for them.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
I heard that on Sirius this morning, guys.
Oh,
my God.
Chops, who you like?
Raiders.
No,
Carolina. We're in week 2, Chops. Where are you going?
My bad. I'm sorry. Chargers. I'm sorry, Chargers. My bad.
All right, the Chargers are coming out of the gates 2-0. Then they got the Pittsburgh Steelers. Gabe Buena, it says on there. Gabe Buena station. That must be Hispanic station out in California. That's the Steelers opener. It's in Pittsburgh. Steelers are going to be 2-0. I think they'll win this one too.
Yes, I got the Steelers.
Yep.
Being a homer. Homer.
What am I waiting for?
Oh, you said I think they're going to win. Did you mean the Steelers?
No, I got the Steelers winning.
Yes, definitely.
Choppers, you with us, Chop?
Steelers. Yeah. Steelers.
The next week, this is going to make the Chargers 2-2. KC.
Yes, I'm going with KC.
Yep.
2-2. Yeah.
KC.
They have an early
Denver.
They got
I like my chances with. I like my chances in Denver with Denver against the Chargers, but I think Herbert is a better quarterback than anything Denver's going to trot out there.
Yeah, I'll go Chargers.
I'm going Chargers.
Who's it? Stidham.
No. Who did I hear?
I'm going Chargers.
Yeah, it don't matter who their quarterback is right now. He's got to win that job. He's got to win that job. At Arizona, I'm going Cardinals, fellas. I'm going Cardinals.
I'm going to go with the Chargers.
Me too.
So we got to split our first push.
Push it real good.
Then they got New Orleans at home.
I'm going Saints.
I'm going Saints.
I'm going Saints. Yeah, that Saints defense is legit. They go to Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Yep, I'm going Cleveland. So now this team is 3-4 after 8 games because we have wanted to push. Tennessee in L.A.
Chargers.
I'm going to go just because they're home. I'm going Chargers.
Okay. All right. Week 11 against the Bengals at home.
Bengals.
I got the Bengals.
Okay. Then week 12, they follow it up with the Ravens at home.
I got the Ravens. I got the Ravens.
Okay. We're in week 13. They go down and see Choppers.
They should beat the Falcons.
I'm going with the Falcons.
Even though they got a new quarterback in town, there's a new sheriff in town, Chops.
New quarterback. They got a running game. Yeah.
I'm going to go with Atlanta.
I think I am too.
Yep. All
I
right.
like that running back they have from last year. Whew.
Yeah. It's
Bijan.
Right now, 13 weeks into this with the bye, we have them at 4, 7, and 1 push. Then they got Kansas City again, week 14.
4-8, my friend.
Yeah, the Chiefs, the Chefs.
All right, Tampa
Bucks.
at home.
The Bucks.
I'm going Chargers.
Bucks. I'm going Bucks.
Marky is just trying to be combative, fellas.
No,
he's trying to be combative.
The Bucks are going out west, and Baker Mayfield's their quarterback.
He was hot last year.
Man,
Yeah.
hot as a $2 pistol.
A lot of his hotness was at home, though.
Yeah, I'm still going to go Bucks, fellas. I got to.
I got two going Bucks. Sis, who you got?
Buccaneers.
Okay.
All right.
You guys overruled me.
We got the win, baby.
Yep. Week 16, the Broncos.
Chargers.
Okay.
Chargers.
I'm going Chargers there, too. Week 17, the Patriots.
The Pats.
Chargers.
Yeah. I'm going Chargers. Yeah. All right. We got 6 wins, 9 losses, 1 push in the last game at the Raiders.
Chargers.
Okay.
Raiders.
What you got,
I'm going to go. You know what? I'm going to go Raiders too. I don't know. I just who's going to catch the damn ball for the Chargers? The same problem they have in Buffalo. The Chargers have it too.
Kid from Rockville, Hollis.
It's hot. It's Christmas time.
I'm going to Rockville.
All right.
Okay, so as a collective unit, what do we have is the Chargers schedule? Chargers record.
6, 9, and 2 pushes.
Okay. I went either 6-11 or 7-10. Okay. I got the Chargers. I don't have them winning. Fellas, we never even talked about the new coach, the new offense. You know what I mean? I think that's going to play a part. And the only reason I got them beating Tennessee because they got the same thing, new quarterback, new coach, but seeing that they're on the road. But I'm going to Chargers 6-11, fellas.
Okay. All right. I don't have a problem with it. I'm just, I'm rolling with the punches here. That's all I'm doing. Here we go. Our third team that we're picking for. We're only going 5, remember. Let's go ahead, get this up here.
Did you get an intermission on this?
Share. Okay. Can everybody see the wheel?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Is that Drew Carey on the prices right now?
That's in the Vikings.
The Vikings.
They're
This
done.
will be interesting. All right. Share this tab instead.
What's the word they use? Vikings? What do they say?
Skull.
Whatever that. What is that about? Skull?
I don't know. I ask Jordan, and he's like, some cheer thing. I don't know. That's what he thought. Some cheer.
It's a Scandinavian greeting.
Okay. All right. Week 1 for the Vikings. They've got the Giants. What do you think?
The Vikings.
Wait. Where's the schedule?
Oh, right here.
Right there.
There, see it?
I got the
Regular
Vikings.
Season.
You got the Vikings. I got the Vikings. No thanks. Sis, who you got?
The Vikings.
Yeah, the Vikings. Week 2, they got Frisco.
Wait, you know what? Justin, well, he'll be all right.
San Fran.
Yeah, I'm going to go San Fran. I'm going Frisco. It's at home, but I'm still going Frisco.
Is J.J. McCarthy getting – is he QB1?
Who?
J.J. McCarthy?
No.
Darnold?
Maybe.
Sam Darnold?
Yeah, right now he is. Right now, Darnold is. Yeah, Darnold. Hey, week 3, they got the Texans at home.
Texans.
Yeah, you got to roll with the Texans.
Packers.
Got it at the Packers. Heck yeah.
Speed this up.
Yeah.
Jets.
I'm going Jets. Yeah.
Jets.
You guys, I'll tell you what. If the Jets shit the bed, I'm going to be so pissed at you guys. We're 6 weeks into it, and they get their bye. Their bye. Yeah. All right. So, who did I miss here? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 6 weeks. Detroit at home.
Detroit. Yeah. I got the Lions.
Yep.
Then they go to the Rams.
Wham, bam, thank you, Rams. Yep.
All right.
How long is that guy going to last there?
At the Colts, week 9.
I'm going to go Colts.
No, I'm sorry. Colts at the Vikings. Keep in mind, though, they both play in dome stadiums.
Yeah. I'm going to go Colts.
Okay. Sheen?
I'm going Colts.
Colts.
Sis? Yeah, I went Colts, too. I want Colts too. They go to Jacksonville, week 10.
Jags.
Jags.
They're in Tennessee.
Vikings.
I'm going to go Vikings. It's a pick 'em for me on that one.
I think the next two are the Vikings. I think they can beat the Bears too.
I give them a game to get the Bears.
Then they've got Arizona at home.
I'm going Cardinals and Falcons.
Okay.
Yes, me too.
I'll say Vikings and Falcons.
Okay. And back to the Bears at home. Right now they're 3-10.
I got them splitting regardless. I got them splitting with these cats. So
okay.
Overall,
I'd say Vikings again.
Okay.
In December in Seattle they're losing to the Seahawks.
Yeah, yes. I think that too.
And I think the Packers are going to sweep them.
I buy that. These guys are going to be based on our rankings. They're going to be 4. Oh, they got Detroit too.
I still got them losing Detroit. I got them 5-12.
I got them. We got them 4-13.
We got them 4-13. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep. Wow. That's pretty crazy.
We got to spit this out to let everyone know how we did. Our amateur expertise.
Okay. Let me get back into here. Can you guys see me all right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, how you doing?
All right. We got 2 more teams to go. Let's go back to the wheel. Share my screen. Back to the wheel. Here we go. Oh, that's just awful. That's just freaking awful, the Panthers. Okay.
3-14. I'm already telling you 3-14.
All right, let's take a look at it. The Panthers.
3? That's impressive. Let's see who they're going to play.
Yeah, I don't even know who's on their schedule. I don't. Okay, here we go. Oh, geez. Okay, they start out with New England, week 1.
They're at New England. I'm going to go Pats.
Okay.
I'm going to go Jets.
I'm going to go Pats. I'm going to go Jets. Sheen, who you got? What happened to Rasheen?
He's right there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was on mute. I got Pats and Jets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, same.
All right. And Sis, same with you. All right.
Yes,
good.
sir.
Let's go week 3 at Buffalo.
We already said that. We said that.
So we're
Buffalo.
saying this team's coming out of the gates 0-3.
Wait. That was
that's our preseason, fellas,
bro.
Oh, okay.
This is the only team that they showed the preseason for.
Yes, I was wondering why there was a TBD next to all the games.
Hey,
but,
look, they come out of the gates at New Orleans. That's a loss.
Still going to be what? Saints, Chargers.
They're going to lose the Chargers. They're going to lose the Raiders at the Raiders. Cincinnati. That's 4 straight losses right there. Yeah. Then they're going to play the Bears.
I'm going to push. I'm going to go push.
I'm pushing there too because I think both of those quarterbacks are, well, I think neither one of them are anything to me. So then they bring the Falcons into that's a division game. They've got the Falcons at home.
I'm still going Falcons.
Okay.
Heck, shit, it don't matter.
Okay.
By week 6, they'll be selling them 50-cent tickets again.
At Commanders, I'm going to go push, but I'll
the owner are going to be giving them double birds.
I'm going to push right
Spilling beer on people.
I'm going Commanders.
I'm going with Commanders. Push.
I'm going with Commanders here.
Commandos.
Yeah. We're going to get the Commanders out.
That was a great movie.
Hey, Denver Broncos at Denver. That's 2 sad teams.
That's what again, I got to push. I got to push.
Who's that, Chops?
Yeah. I'm going to have to go with the push too because that's crazy.
Sis?
Yeah, that game sucks.
We'll mark it as a push. They got the Saints at home, week 9.
I'm going to go Saints.
Okay. Sis?
Saints.
Sheen?
Saints.
Fellas, we don't have them winning a game yet. We have
what
them.
What you want us to do?
Oh, 7. No. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you.
Did they play bye yet?
No, that's coming up week 11.
There you go. There's their first win.
I think they'll beat the Giants. I'm going them over the Giants.
I got them at home too. All right, I'll go there.
Let's go with the Panthers at home.
Yep, let's go there. They're going to win against bye.
Yes.
We know what's happening with the Chiefs.
They're going to get their ass smacked.
We know what's happening against the Bucks.
Yep.
We know what's happening against the Eagles and the Cowboys.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord.
Then they got the Cardinals at home.
There's a chance.
Let's give them one.
There's a chance. I don't know. I said there's a chance. I didn't say I'm giving it to him.
Is Tyler Murray's last year?
You think, hey, look, is Shody and Harrison going to be connecting by then?
Ooh, we'll see.
Yeah, Shody and Harrison. I'm going Cardinals.
I'm going with the push.
All right. Everybody got the push except me. That's fine. Then they finish up with Tampa and Atlanta.
They're going to lose both of them.
The smart money's based on Tampa and the Falcons. I'm going to give them 3 wins. And I don't know why I'm picking them to beat the Giants because the Giants technically are trash, but they're less trash than the Panthers. But who's better quarterback, you think, Young or Danny Dimes?
Well, Danny Dimes can be – well, that first game he'll probably start because they're paying him all that money.
So I'm giving him 3 wins. I got him 3-14, but if it goes to 2-15, I'm not shocked.
All right, we got him at 2-12 and with 3 pushes.
Real quick, Robert Wardell says Carolina wins against New Orleans. It's week 1. They will believe they are good. It's in the NFL script. I read it.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Hey, Robert.
It's in New Orleans. That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen.
They have they're tied for the 29th
easiest record.
Easiest schedule, whatever, which way you want to say it. And the experts say they're going to win 4 games.
All right, fellas. Last one of the night. Last one of the night.
What's Rasheed putting girls in bathing suits on there for?
That's his daughters when they were little kids. Oh. Who knows why he's doing that?
Oh, I got to turn it off. I had to grab something.
Oh,
pause.
Here we go.
Pause.
Can we go to someone else?
Hey, we can if you want.
Fellas,
you want to go somewhere else? Or you want to do the Bucks?
Let's try one more. Let's finish on. Let's try one more.
Yeah,
try spinning on another one.
We didn't get a good team yet.
One more. Here we go.
Can we get the Chiefs?
Let's do a good team.
How about the Pack? That's a good one to do.
Okay.
That's a good one to do. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Studio.
Let's go share this tab instead.
Jordan Love, he had a good year last year.
He did.
Is he going to be all right?
He's on a 1-year deal right now.
They was it the first or second round they made the playoffs last year, right?
Yeah, they beat somebody the first game.
Yeah, I think they made the second round, and they were starting to hit their stride in later in that season because they weren't too hot starting the season off.
Hit it.
So we get schedule up here and let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Week 1. Ooh, man, out the gate with a loss.
Eagles.
I'm gonna say 1-1 right out of the gates.
Okay, yeah. I like that.
I'm gonna say 1-1.
I'll say 1-1. Take the Colts.
1-1 right out of the gates. Then we're going to go to Tennessee and Minnesota. Oh shit! I think they could be 3-1.
Yep, I like it.
Even though they're going to Tennessee, maybe we're selling Tennessee short, but no, I don't know.
No.
Yeah, we haven't picked Tennessee winning the game yet.
I'm gonna split right here. I'm gonna say they lose at the Rams, but they beat the Cardinals at home.
Yes, sir. I agree.
Yep.
I don't know. I think I like them to beat both of them.
Wow.
Chops?
I'm going Rams. Then I'll go Packers beat the Cardinals at home.
That's what I said. Oh, you got the Rams to win. I got you.
All right.
Be interesting
so we're 6 games into it, fellas. We're at 4-2 for the Pack. All right. Then we got Houston and the Jagoffs.
Another 1-1.
I'm going Jacksonville. No, I'm going Texans. And I'm going to go Jacksonville. They're at Jackson. I'm going to go Jacksonville with that.
Interesting. That's week 8. Trevor Lawrence better put up numbers because his contract depends on it.
I got Texans and Pack.
Texans.
So I got win and loss in these two.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll Texans and Jags.
Me too.
I got 0-2. I'm with Chops.
I have Texans and Pack.
Okay. So those two are a push. No, we all got I'm sorry. One of them's a push. The Jags are a push. We got them losing to the Texans.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Then they got the Lions. That should be a great game, fellas.
I got Detroit.
I'm going Detroit too.
Yeah.
I'm going Green Bay. It's in Green Bay.
Yeah. I'm going to go Detroit.
Okay. All right. So we're at 4, 4, and 1 push. Here we go. Bears and Niners.
Green
1
Bay.
and 1.
Beat the Bears, lose to the Niners.
Yes.
Could they beat the Niners in Green Bay in late November, though?
Hey, Maggie May.
I'm gonna go Packers San Fran.
Okay. Anybody else taking the Niners or anybody else taking Green Bay for 2 wins?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Okay. So they're at 5-5 now. Here we go. Week 13. They got the Dolphins at home. I'm going Green Bay on that one, fellas.
Yes.
It's going to be cold.
Yep.
And then they go to Detroit in the Dome.
I'm going to say 2-0.
I think I like that.
You think they'll beat Detroit in their Dome?
Yeah.
Or they're going to split with Detroit.
I like that, Sis.
What are you thinking, Chops?
Yeah, I'm going to go Packers and Detroit, but again, I got them splitting regardless.
Okay. I'm going to go 2 wins right there, too. I just think they'll start recovering because we had them doing some things in the middle month there in
about
October.
The time they start up swinging.
At Seattle and then New Orleans at home. I like them against New Orleans. No question about it. It's a Monday night game. God,
I like them against New Orleans.
Seattle's such a tough pick.
They got a great running back.
Robert Wardell says it don't matter who it is. Seahawks going to smash on fools this year, including Packers. Don't sleep.
Oh, okay, Robert. I think Robert might.
So we going 2-0 here?
I got them beating Seattle, and then I got them winning both of those.
Okay. Chops?
I got them losing to Seattle, beating the Saints.
Okay. Sis?
I was thinking the same thing.
So we got 1 push with Seattle and a win against the Saints. All of us agreed on the Saints, but we pushed the last 2 games at Minnesota and the Bears at home.
Win-win.
Win-win, yeah.
I'm there. That's where I'm at, too.
Okay, so what's the overall record on this?
So we got 10-5, 10-5-2.
All right, I got them 11-6 or 10-7. Either way, I see them, one. That's how I got them finishing.
Yeah.
The experts say 9.5. So we're pretty spot on.
Yeah, we did okay right there, fellas. That was pretty fun. That was good. All right, what do you got for us, Sis?
Sizzle's Quizzle. Hey, I saw this the other day. This year, big draft class for the QBs. 3 guys went in the first 3 picks were QBs, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's getting to that time where the 2021 it was one of the big draft classes. 10 guys came out. Their contracts are about to come up. The rookie contracts are coming up. How many of those?
Yeah.
How many of those quarterbacks from the 2021 draft class are still with their original team?
And that was the draft with Fields and Trevor Lawrence in them, right?
Correct. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence.
Purdy. No, Purdy was the next year.
Purdy was 2022.
One.
Okay. So Fields is not with the same team. It's only Trevor Lawrence.
One.
That's it.
So Lawrence is still with the Jaguars.
Oh shit! He said there was 10. Go ahead.
Yeah, but the top 5. So Wilson is now with the Broncos. Trey Lance is now with the Cowboys. Fields is now with the Steelers. Mac Jones is now with the Jaguars. So those are your top 5, and then it drops off. Kyle Trask still he stayed with.
He's still in Tampa.
Kellen Mond went to the Saints. Davis Mills still with Texans. Ian Book went to the Chiefs, and Sam Ehlinger's still with the Colts. So 5 are still on the same team, but really only 1.
Of the guys projected.
Wait, we forgot one.
Who?
Tua. He's still with the Dolphins.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 5.
Hey, tell them where they can find you, Big Chops.
Yo, come on. Now you can find me on the gram at Big Chop 79. You can find me on Twitter at The Real Big Chops. And on Facebook, it's my government name, Michael Gregory Mills. Holla at you, boy.
T-Sizz, tell me they can find you.
On the gram and Twitter at 1T Youngie.
And Sheen, I know we can find you everywhere, but tell us where everywhere is.
Also, anywhere Puffy isn't.
Oh. Okay, Puff Daddy.
You sure? Get that pinky out.
Hey, Robert Wardell, thank you for joining us tonight. I wasn't getting into the comments just because we were so deep into that scheduling. Giants and Panthers going to be like watching a Pee-wee football game, Robert said. Don't matter who it is, Seahawks going to smash on fools this year, including Packers. Don't sleep. He says Packers 9-8, and not one of those QBs are good, though. Interesting. Thanks, Robert. Appreciate you chiming in, my man.
Yes,
you got to join us every week. Hey,
Rob.
Yeah, here we go. Check us out anywhere you find social media, but check out our pod page first. It's Original Sports Podcast with Mark Maradei, and it's podpage.com. Before that, we're on Twitter, Facebook, and we are on Instagram. All of those are O.S.P with M&M. We're also on TikTok. We're on YouTube. We're on Snapchat. Check us out at Original Sports Podcast. Shout out to our networks, Let's Talk Sports, Sideline Sportsnet, Manning Media, or Listen Frederick, whichever you want to call it, and also ESEN, Elite Sports and Entertainment Network. Make sure you catch our Roku show. If you missed this one in its entirety, it'll be tonight from 9 to 10 on the ESEN network on Roku. Feel free to give us an email. Any comments, questions, suggestions, we're always up for them. You can email us at originalsportspodcast@gmail.com. Shout out to our guy, Steve Medley, for the voice intro, our guy, Charlie Hodgson, for our music, intro and outro. And special show this Friday will be finally, with PLL CEO. That's the Premier Lacrosse League CEO, Mike Rabel. It's a 5 o'clock airing, and then we've got a special on-site show at McClintock's Distillery in Frederick. So if you're a local cat, you should come out and join us on Sunday at 1 at McClintock's Distillery. Hey, for me and the guys, join us every week to get that experience of the O on the Original Sports Podcast.
Drinks on sizzle at McClintock's.
Whoa! All right.
What'd you say?
Hey,
drinks on sizzle at McClintock.
Be careful what you wish.
This podcast is part of the Frederick Podcast Network. Learn more at listenfrederick.com.